Well, it seems like anybody that's done a deal is all of a sudden a real estate guru. Have you noticed that lately? Yeah, you know, who said that's normal? And, you know, there's a guy out there right now, there's actually a couple of guys out there right now, and they're talking about how master lease option is the way to go. That master lease option, you can get in with no money, which is true, that you can control a property, which is true, and then you buy it in the future, which is true. And it's a great way to get started if you don't have experience and you're going to, and the bank's not going to give you a loan because of your lack of experience. But what they don't tell you is less than 1% of all deals are done with master lease option. So how many deals are you going to do if you just solely focus on master lease option? Not too many. It's a good tool to have in your toolbox, and I've done it a couple of times. But it's just not, it's a nice thing to pitch, or it's a nice thing to hype. But it's not out there, investors like us aren't using that on a regular basis. There's another girl out there right now that's hyping commercial real estate, and she's talking about how easy it is to get 100% financing for commercial real estate. Is that true in this market? No. And what she's doing is she's taking classified ads from the internet where people are actually advertising 100% for commercial real estate, and either she doesn't realize this or she doesn't know this, but those ads are scams. And they get you two different ways. The first way they get you is they ask you for upfront money, and then they tell you that they're going to get you the money, and then they don't come through. They don't get you the money. And because they don't get you the money, the upfront money is lost. You never get it back. It's non-refundable. So they get you there, or they get you for some upfront money, and then they get you this rate, and they lock you into a decent rate, and then a week before the closing, or sometimes it's a day before the closing, that rate jumps from 6% to 10%. And what does that do to your deal? It kills the deals. So, I mean, those things are just scams. So when that question comes into our office, I tell my customer service reps, you know, the response is 7,000 units. 7,000 units. There's nobody out there teaching right now that has done as many units as I have, and I continue to do them. We have another 200 under contract right now in Beaumont, Texas. And because they haven't done it, they can only teach theory. They can only teach things that they've learned from other people. It's not the nitty-gritty of what it actually takes to get a deal done. They can't share with you different management scams because they haven't been through them. I have. They can't show you how to raise $43 million because they haven't done it. I have. They can't show you how to build the business that will allow you to create a portfolio of thousands of units because they haven't done it yet. It's not, you know, the big picture is a pretty picture to look at, but it's the nitty-gritty that's going to get you through your deals. Would you agree with that? Yes. Yeah. It's the things that go wrong. Have we been talking about things that go wrong throughout the last couple of days? Yeah, it's the things that go wrong that you really need to know about, not about these fantasy things that if they go right, you're going to make $1 million overnight.